Today I have a replay sent in from my friend Ravvi18 from the clan Crazy. As we can see, he is driving the Valentine to Tier 4 Russian premium light tank with preferential matchmaking, and we only ever see Tier 4. As we can see here is a Tier 4 game, obviously. And he's on the map Serene Coast. We've got a 71% win chance, but it's going to get a lot more hairy than that towards the end of this replay. So, we can see Ravvi, he's here, he's decided to head west. Not really where I'd bring my Valentine to. Usually if I was in a Valentine 2, I'd be going down here, following along with this Panzer B2, and trying to take this corner in here. But we can see Ravvi's heading up here to support this M3 Stuart, and it looks like there's a whole swarm of light tanks and medium tanks in the middle of the map, trying to take the valley down there. So while Ravvi's on his way to the corner, let's talk a little bit about the Valentine 2. The Valentine 2 is a Russian light tank that is based off the Valentine Tier 4 British light tank. The Valentine 2 in the Russian line uses a Tier 2 gun and has really good armor. The reason it has preferential matchmaking is because of this gun. It is awful, and as we can see, Ravvi brings a lot of premium rounds in this tank. When I play my Valentine 2, I like to bring full premium rounds because I can still make profit without a premium account. The Valentine 2 has incredibly good armor. I'd say the armor on this thing is more competitive than the Panzer B2, which we can see Ravvi is trying to take down now. So let's watch Ravvi take down this Panzer B2. The weak spot on the Panzer B2 is this commander's cupola, right where he's shooting in the turret, the driver's port, or this tiny little plate that sits right here. This little plate here is very thin indeed, and almost any gun can penetrate this. The side armor, it has a lot of spaced armor there, it's very thick. So you really have to hit these things in the right spot, otherwise you're not going to do damage and you're not going to penetrate, and the Panzer B2 will wreck you. So yeah, we're going to be seeing Ravvi firing a lot of premium rounds at this guy. Looks like he bounced there. And the Panzer B2 is firing APCR back at him, like you would expect him to. If you're ever fighting a Valentine 2, you always want to hit it either here, and never the turret. As we can see, this Panzer B2 is getting lucky with penetrations here, but you'll never reliably go through the turret. This is always a good spot to hit, especially when the Valentine 2 is side scraping around a corner. You'll often be able to see this little plate here, this little bit of the plate. But we're going to get back to the replay. So the Panzer B2 has killed the Valentine's driver, and Ravvi is just dueling it out with this guy. Ravvi picks up the kill. He's on 7 HP, and this is the way he's going to stay for the rest of the game. So Ravvi brings back his driver and switches back to standard rounds. Now after Ravvi's killed the Panzer B2, he can see that the enemy team are clearly winning the middle, and there's going to be no more tanks coming up this way. I have not seen this replay in advance, so I'm literally commentating on this as I'm seeing it. So Ravvi's going to be taking some shots at this Kehoe. Beautiful shot. First shot hitting and killing the Kehoe from 8 hit points down to 0. Panzer 4D stops on the railroad and then gets moving again. But Ravvi is having none of that and is going to proceed to take shots. Auto aim, doesn't need it. God, kill his ninja. Oh, good shot, Ravvi. He's now going to be looking for shots on the headset, but that's a very tough target. He knows that the headset is extremely difficult to penetrate from the front, and the M5 Stuart would be a much easier target. But yeah, the Hetz is in the open now, and at this angle, the Hetz is on a little bit of a hill, and that gives Ravvi super clean shots at the lower plate, and the Hetz is missed, so it gives Ravvi plenty of time to pop out and steal the kill. Ravvi on 4 kills now, 704 damage, and trying to go after this M5 Stuart. It's a few good shots into the M5 Stuart before he gets away. Would not be firing APCR at this guy, I'd be using standard rounds, but I don't bring standard rounds, so nah. To Ravvi. Ravvi goes down the slope, careful not to ram the Stuart so that he doesn't lose the remaining 7 hit points of his vehicle. Ravvi now on 5 kills, 875 damage. And as we can see, the enemy tanks have broken through the east and are pushing in on the base. Only a Matilda is left covering it, and this Panzer 1C just ever so casually clubs the shit out of that M5 Stuart. And enemy artillery has just taken out the Matilda. So now Ravvi is 1 against 5. A very experienced Panzer 1C player, he's got to take care of him now. Panzer 1C rams him. What a stupid idea. The Valentine's 2 armor and weight clearly outmatches the Panzer 1C. It looks like this Panzer 1C is just spamming some AP at this guy. Ravvi picking up the kill there. Unlucky to roll high for the last shot and had to finish him off for 1 hit point. Now Ravvi's got to get moving because that enemy artillery is going to be raging in. And there's the shot. Ravvi very lucky to be alive there. The artillery had plenty of time to aim and take a shot there. And Ravvi isn't stupid. He's got above average WN8 at 1630 and he's driving the other way, but the Tolly comes in and spots him as he's executing the cunning plan. And it almost went very wrong there. That Tolly had enough speed to ram Ravvi to death there. So Ravvi's taking cover, making sure not to get hit by Artie. And he's going to drive away. He's going to approach from an unexpected angle. Ravvi 7 kills, 1,109 damage. And he's blocked 348. Now that's not much for a Valentine 2 to block. I've blocked lots of damage in this thing. But it looks like Ravvi's thinking that he needs to get back to the base because the enemy might start base capture, but they've had a sudden rush of shit to the brain and have gone, no cap, kill all. Let's kill the lowly Valentine 2. And the SAU 40 surely could because he's got a very nasty gun. Ravvi is going to be slinging a lot of gold at this guy. And Ravvi dodges the HE round and he's got plenty of time to aim and kill this guy now because he's got the gun. Ravvi taking cover in this little cove again, don't want to get hit by Artie. Wait, still he's unspotted. He's on 8 kills now. Very big shame to lose this. There's the artillery shell, landing just near the Toldy. And looks like Ravvi's decided that he wants to head to the cap or go under the bridge here to try and get an out position on this AMX-38. Just looking around. And then the AMX-38 starts to capture. So Ravvi has to go back down and defend that base. Is it the AMX or is it the Artie? Who knows, the Artie could have run away, got down here looking for more shots to get shots on him, but whoever it was, it's left the cap, so it's unlikely to be Artie because why would you go chase an enemy tank and artillery? So Ravvi very carefully backing away from the bush. He went up there and he couldn't find anything, so he's going to go under here, under the bridge. Going to go find this enemy tank. Seven minutes 25 left on the game. It's not a lot of time to find two enemy tanks on a map this large. Ravvi being very careful here, making sure he doesn't get sprung on by the AMX-38. Looks like he's going to try to work this push. He's just going to go for it. Savage. Ravvi's a savage. He's going straight in for the cap, trying to find out who was in there. Looks like Ravvi might think that the enemy tank's over here. And there's the AMX-38. Finds him in a bush. I don't know how he spotted him there, but he's going to be slinging some APCR at this guy. The AMX-38 has a hell of a lot of armor for a tier 3 French light tank. And the artillery's just missed, landing in the cap there. And that tells us Artie cannot be down here because he wouldn't have shots over this hill. So Ravvi's going to be closing in for the kill. If I were Ravvi, I'd be going over that ridge right now. I'm almost positive the AMX-38 does not have the gun to penetrate the Valentine 2 from the front, but it looks like Ravvi's got other ideas. So Ravvi, he has three choices: go over the top, go around to the left, or go around to the right. It looks like Ravvi's decided to go around to the left so that he doesn't have to compete with his own gun depression. The MX-38 has left his ass in the breeze. Ravvi sets a beautiful fire, getting the engine of that guy. I'm almost positive that wasn't a fuel tank because we heard the sound effect of the engine going out. Ravvi, I'd be stopping behind that hill, Ravvi, to get by Artie. He's bound to be ranging in. And there was no Artie shell. That tells us that the artillery might not have been in a position to be able to hit Ravvi. So the artillery could be down here, in this little ditch down here, therefore wouldn't have shots over this hill to hit him where he was. But he would have had shots to get through to there. I can't draw straight lines. So Ravvi, he's driving across the map now. Just speed it up. He has told me what happens in this replay, so I'm not going to bore you with it. Basically, he drives through, he's searching right through that luggage, because one man's trash is another man's come up, and Ravvi's going to plop his ass right in the cap circle. And it looks like enemy artillery is dumped in the cap, and we can see that the enemy arty is 10 seconds behind. If I were Ravvi, I would be sitting right here, just to make sure he's completely arty safe. But Ravvi wins, he gets himself a Kolobanovs medal, and he clutches game. Good job, Ravvi. Carried the stupids. So, Ravvi, having a look at the post-game results here, Ravvi is walking away with a Mastery Badge, no surprise there, Bruiser Medal, Arsonist, one of my favourite medals other than the one where you ammo rack someone. Duelist, 5 for effect, the one that everybody wants, the Kolobanovs medal, totally not a rip-off of Quick Baby. A cool-headed medal, a Spartan, a high caliber, an Invader, and a Top Gun for his 9 kills. Obviously topping the team on damage with 1376, that's a lot of damage in a Valentine too. Only missing out on 10 to not kill this AMX who was in the cap. Ravvi, he was lucky to get in the cap when he did, because when he got in the cap, 10 seconds later, the enemy arty was in his cap. Obviously the enemy arty, he might not be an experienced player and not know how long it takes to cap, but yeah. All in all, a great game from Ravvi 18. Having a look at the credits, running a premium account, he made 96,000 credits, even with all of those gold rounds he slung. Therefore, he had to spend 32,000 credits on ammunition resupply. Invader medal for his 100 cap points. He killed every single vehicle that he damaged. He blocked 348 by armor, which is not very much, to be honest. In a Valentine 2, you can often block a lot more than that. He fired 46. He hit 38 and penetrated 33. Penetrating the enemy target in this tank is very difficult. And he got 3,241 XP for his game, and 101 free XP. So, thanks Ravvi for sending in your replay. I'm sure you'll be proud of this game for a very, very long time. Or at least until someone does better than you. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.